Millions of people try to make money online. Some become rich and some don't. There are no guarantees you will become a millionaire, but we can guarantee one thing. There will always be scams out there, and they are after your money. This is your online-based scam busters, and today we will catch some bad guys.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
Professionalmails.com is a scam site. This is the so-called PT site, which means paid to. You get paid to read email, take on offers, sign up, and in this case, paid click ads. The problem is, of course, with scams that you don't get paid at all. If they promise you will get paid $50, $100, or $200 to read email or click links, you can be sure it's a scam. No serious PT site can pay that kind of money. You should be lucky if you get 1 cent per click. So this guy wants you to sign up and buy a membership. In return, you will get instant payouts and also other rewards like a notebook or a laptop. Do not fall for this. You will not get any of these products and you will not get paid. In fact, you will never hear from the scammer behind the site. We've kept our eyes on this guy for quite some time, and even though he's a known scammer, people still sign up and pay this person. I signed up too, even though I knew he was a scam from the start. But I needed proof, and after reaching 100,000, which is the minimum payout for a free membership, I requested a payout. I waited 30 days, 40 days, and still no money. I wasn't surprised. In fact, I would have been very surprised if the money actually showed up in my account. Another sign of this site being scam is the fact that they are using an unlicensed copy of the Cash Crusader script. In other words, they stole it. So this is the Cash Crusader website, and they have listed all the websites that has stolen or unlicensed scripts. And here you see professionalmails.com. Another indication of Professional Mails being a scam site is that he's advertising for his own website on his website. Now, why would anyone advertise their own website and pay anyone $200 to read an email about a website they have already signed up to? This proves that the scammer isn't that smart. And if he was to pay $200 for each email you read, then where does the money come from? Here are the prices for advertising on this website. As you can see, we have $4, $18, $32, $60, $74. So if I pay $4 to get 7,712 emails sent that will pay the members $200, then this person would be bankrupt before even started. We've had about 50 scam reports on this site from our members, and now that we've been scammed too, we have enough evidence to report this to the FBI. But what about the people who advertise on this site? Are they scams too? Well, either they are, or they're just being plain stupid, which is worse. This is megaptr.com. This is a Polish scam site with some connections to the Netherlands. They promised basically the same kind of money as professionalmails.com. Emails worth $200 and so on and so on. The second advertiser we found on professionalmails.com was ptrforce.com, and this is another Polish scam site. I blacklisted both PTR Force and MegaPTR a while back, but Interpol will be notified of their recent activities. And here is another advertiser, Milky Way Clicks. I don't know if this site is a scam, but the person who made this website sure can't program. I haven't had any reports on this site yet, so let's hope it's not scam. The person behind this site is not very smart to advertise on a scam site though. Could be that professionalmails.com's owner stole their logo and put it up as an ad just to make people think there are real advertisers on his site. And here is DreamClicks is also an advertiser and another PT site. This site is not blacklisted yet, but possibly scam or could be a stolen logo too. And here we have johnscashcow.com. This is another one of those tiresome landing pages where you promise to make a couple of million in no time if you just buy their product for, I don't know, $45. Sure, a lot of these products are good, but they're never as good as the vendor says they are. And of course, 90% of them are scam. Your online biz test these products and review them, so don't buy anything unless you're damn sure it isn't scam. You can trust the products in our lists of approved products on our website. If John's cash cow is a scam or not remains to be seen. We will investigate later on, but one thing is for sure, it will sure damage his business to advertise on a scam site like professionalmails.com. I've never seen this guy's website advertised anywhere else. It doesn't look good for old Johnny boy. It's one of the advertisers also on Professional Mails. It's called investandearn.net. I don't know if it's invest or invest. And don't worry, be rich is what it says up there. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny or if the guy can't spell. I have no record so far of this website being a scam, but if we take a closer look at the website, I say there's a lot of things pointing in that direction. This is a hype site, which means high yield investment program. The site owner wants you to send him money, and in a day or two he has earned you a lot of profit. At least that's what he says on this website here. If you pay some attention, you will see that there are no terms and conditions here. So basically he can do what he wants with your money and you can't do anything about it really. Also, there's no real contact information except for Yahoo email ID here. The domain is registered to a man in Concord, California, if that's his real address. I would stay away from this site if I were you. We blacklisted around 3,500 hype sites. This is not one of them yet. And this is the last of the advertisers I found on Professional Mails. This is Gold PTR, a very well-known scam site. This one is also located in Poland. And now that we've gathered enough evidence of this site being scam and also we exposed a few other names, what is left for me to do is to copy all these member reports, the scammers' names and addresses, and send them to the FBI and Interpol. And hopefully these scam websites will be closed down shortly.